This one has the I don't know how to say it, but it sounds good.
Okay.
Damn, there's 15 grams of sugar in this?
Trust me.
Who the f was that guy?
I don't know. I think he played quarterback or something.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
Hey, how much do I feel today?
2 million.
I got something for you.
Really?
I sure do.
Oh.
Item number 1 I got for you, bro.
Oh, cool. You know, I saw someone who bought it who was actually went on your story. Did you see that?
Yeah, see, XL, just for you. So
Thank you.
Joe Rise, a real muscle.
Oh, is it Joe's?
Yeah, Joe made it.
Oh, I thought it was yours.
You know, I made it. I let him do them.
Right.
And then our buddy, Dr. Zach.
Wow. Awesome.
So we got you a couple tank tops.
Thank you.
Dr. Zach, so
Thank you, guys.
Christmas at Dave Worley's office
I know.
today.
Thank you. I love this shirt. Joe's so good. I can't believe he drew this.
Yeah, he wanted me to...
realmuscle.com.
Yeah, but it's one of a kind. It's sold out.
Oh, that's it? You can't get it no more? Okay.
Yeah.
But he's got I was wearing the Rambo shirt yesterday
He's
that he made.
Freddy Krueger, I think. And
Yeah,
Jason.
for Halloween. Yeah. He's so good.
Or Michael Myers.
Yeah, how's he doing? He's doing good? Yeah, good. All right. Back at Kilo.
So what do you think?
Yeah. Shoulders today, you said.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little shoulder work. It looks like it's quiet in here. So when
Yeah.
I talked about, this is kind of nice to park. Even though the sun's gone now.
Yeah.
How about these mornings, bro?
It's so nice now.
They're crazy,
It's
right?
great. It's like
Guy
perfect
almost
weather.
hit this truck.
Oh, really? I wish we could have had it on camera.
That's why I worry about parking.
Yeah. I thought you sold it. I thought you said you sold it.
No, I still
Okay.
got it.
All right. A little dusty for you.
I know, well, it's been parked outside. All right, so we're gonna go and get some shoulders.
Let me put this in the car. I have to make sure that.
No, you remember when I used to edit the videos for Swole Monkey
Yes.
Productions?
Yes.
Do you remember the whole thing?
Yeah, he says I can't use the footage because you guys are swearing all the time.
No. No, I think we were talking about a lot worse than that.
I know. And that's how the pig shirt came about.
Kind of. I can't have the Swole Monkey too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Swole Monkey started with all that.
That's
shit
right.
Too.
Exactly.
So we're gonna do. Wait, hold on. Let me just get something for my Insta story.
I thought you were gonna be looking at the program on your phone.
What do you? Oh no. What would Merlin say about that?
He'd say yeah, he likes it.
All right, here we go. JTV.
Boom.
In the library.
I know.
All right, here we go. Show the people.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, that's what you were talking about. So this is like the sitting area. Looks like you're in the living room, and this is like all the bodybuilding book and fitness and stuff.
Yeah, so you guys will know what I say when.
Yeah, that's your chilling place right here.
When I feel like $1 million,
Yeah.
as I leave and arrive. I shouldn't actually only say when I leave.
Yeah.
Because I keep saying when I leave, but the best part's about showing up. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I love this. It's so nice. It's chill.
So I'm gonna do something a little different for my workout today. Actually, no, I'm gonna take 2 Triumph. It's my test booster.
Poor Angie tonight.
Right? Remember they used to have that supplement called Horny Goat
Yes,
Feed?
I remember that.
What
There's
do you
still
think
people
about that?
it's still being sold, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Cognition, yes.
So I'm gonna be really smart for this workout.
Oh, there you go. Let me ask you a question. Are you planning on making any more new commercials? Because people, I think they want more.
Yeah.
They like that.
Yeah.
They like to see that side of you.
Coming soon.
Okay, good. So it's in the plans.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, because I have this new Prevail Las Vegas flavor.
Oh, is
that
it
I'm
out?
gonna launch.
You were talking about it.
No, it's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be a pump since I'm not doing any stems.
Uh-oh.
Three meals today.
Is that good by this time? Or are you behind a little bit?
I'm happy if I get 4 a day.
Really? That's what I've been eating too lately. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bad for you.
I know
man.
it's bad. I get lazy at night. I just like, fuck it, I'll just go to bed.
You know, I think as you get older,
I'm
and
definitely.
depending on how much weight we're trying to keep on, I don't think you're trying to get bigger, right? Are you
Not
trying
right
to
now.
get bigger?
Nah, I'd rather get leaner. Flex told me you said like leaner today. I don't know if that's true, but I haven't seen him for a few days.
Well, that's
so.
another that's a way of telling you look small.
Yeah. He said lean. Yeah, I don't know. When people
No,
say,
so-
"Oh, you look big," I'm like, "Oh,
so-
I'm fat."
My whole goal is like I want to look leaner. I'm in an extra large shirt right now.
Really?
Yeah, so my goal is to be leaner, so I don't want to be heavier. So if I can eat 4 meals a day and maintain, like, you know, a little bit of fullness, and I don't even care about the weight. I probably weigh, 240? I'm okay with that. So, you hear that music? Or
I don't know. No, I can hear you. That's good. Well, I think it will be okay.
I don't know if it was too loud. So ideally, I don't want to be a lot bigger. So when we sit there and eat too many meals, I think the weight packs on. Like when I eat steak or too many carbs, and
Yeah.
so I had a breakfast. I had a meal before I left my house. I went to the office, and then I just ate again when I texted you. So I ate it so I ate meal 2 at about 12, and then I didn't eat my next meal until 5:30.
See, that's long. 5 hours.
Is that a long time? Do you
Yeah.
think you go 5.5 hours without eating?
No, not if I don't want to. Usually, where I skip is like the nighttime.
Like
But-
what?
Like my last meal should be like around 10 or something.
So
Sometimes
you just
like
not eat?
I just don't eat. Yeah.
So you eat your meals all the way up on a normal schedule until
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, that's when.
It depends
usually.
how tired, because you probably get tired and you're close to going to
Yes.
bed, and you think, shoot, if I go make a meal, I'm probably gonna wake up.
Yeah, or usually I'll have like a protein shake before I go to sleep because it's easy. I'll have that in
Yeah.
peanut butter. But if I like right now, I'm kind of low on protein powder, so I'm like I don't want to cook. I should be making egg whites or something like that, but ugh.
My last meal was always egg whites.
I know, it's
so
good.
for our viewers, like I would have, like Chris Aceto had me eat 12 egg whites before I went to bed, which
It's a lot.
I mean, if you think about it, it's only 36 grams of protein.
Is it?
Yeah. it's
3.5
3
grams.
Well, it's 3
Yeah.
in a large egg. You know,
You're right.
Jumbo might have a little more, but you take the yolks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris would have me eat 12 egg whites, and that's what I would like diet on.
Yeah.
Until I got like crazy on the low carbs, like when I did 50 grams of carbs, and I would
Yeah.
go like 20 egg whites.
Holy shit.
And I was eating 30 at one point. 30 for the 99 Ironman, Arnold. I was
Really?
eating 30 egg whites for breakfast, 30 at night.
Is that when you used to put them on the side of the house and you run against the house and the yolk?
Yeah,
You said
yeah,
you-
oh, yeah. Dude, I used to have to bring it in my S10 pickup truck. So I would be training in Framingham at the World Gym. Some of you people from Massachusetts may remember this. So I would drive. It was like probably 30 minutes away, and I would have all the trash bags, and I didn't put them out for the trash because they would start to smell so bad, especially in the summertime.
Terrible.
So I didn't think to throw them down the sink. The egg
Yeah.
yolks, you know what I mean? I was eating so many.
Yeah.
I would just throw them in the trash back in the containers, you know.
Yeah. It
And
leaks
there
everywhere.
would be maggots, and so I just started throwing them in the back of this S10 truck, and I said every few days I'll dump it out in the dumpster in the back of the Framingham World Gym. Well, dude, it was humid as hell. It was 90 degrees in the summer, and I ended up just like stinking up the whole truck, and the egg yolks would be running down the truck. So
Oh my god, it's terrible.
The laziness of a bodybuilder.
I
That's
know.
what it is, bro. Is like, you know, you don't think about that stuff.
Well, we're not very smart. I mean, that's what I do. I put them in the garbage disposal now. It's nothing.
Well, yeah, but you put the shells in there too. 'Cause
No.
Okay, yeah,
No.
they get mad.
No.
People like, you can't do that, you know.
No. So I put the yolk, and then I
Yeah.
just throw a shell in the trash.
Yeah, see, I eat 2 yolks a day, so I don't have
Yeah.
to throw out any egg whites.
Yeah.
And Angie eats hard-boiled eggs, so she throws the cooked yolks
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
now.
Okay.
But what sucked last week, so get this, so we were in California last Monday,
Yeah.
this last Monday.
Yeah.
And Monday's our only trash day. It used to be Monday and Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So I had all the trash in my garage when we came home from the trip. You know, we came home on Tuesday,
So you have for an extra
and
week.
we missed it. Yeah.
How
So I had to
sm-
put all the barrels outside, and of course the flies and everything else. And I'm like, oh, I'll take it down to my office and I'll dump them out. But
Oh, yeah.
dude, I don't have a pickup truck. I have the
I
Suburban,
know.
and I'm thinking, I'm not gonna put that stinky trash barrel in the back.
in the Urus.
Yeah, right. So I was like, screw it. So I kept the cans outside until today. They came to your
Really?
trash day today, the same as mine, or?
Yeah, Monday morning.
Yeah.
Morning. Yeah.
And today was the bulk trash day too. Do you
Yes,
have bulk
big
trash?
big items.
Only twice a month they do that.
Yeah. It's not bad. California, I think it's only like 2 or 3 times a year, so it's not bad. In Vegas, they do it a lot.
Yeah. So when I went out there and we filmed, remember we were
Yeah.
filming.
They love that one.
I got some good real estate listings I was looking at there.
Yeah?
Some properties. Yeah, I like that Huntington area.
It's
actually.
great. Oh, it's great.
I like
Surfer
it around
Beach.
there. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind having
Hell
an
yeah.
extra place there. You know.
It's nice.
And I trained at this gym called Earned. It was actually really good. I had a good relaxing. Even though I drove in on Thursday, I worked on Friday. What day did we shoot? Saturday or?
No, Friday, I think.
Okay, yes. I was
Or was
pretty
it
busy.
Thursday? Thursday or Friday?
No, it was Friday because
Okay.
I was busy all day. I think I mentioned that
Yeah.
I worked all day. So I
Yeah.
had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and we came back Tuesday. I think we came back. No, we came back Monday night late. Came back Monday night late.
Were you
so-
bummed about leaving?
I actually was, but I know I had a lot of stuff to do, and
Yeah.
and you know, I do miss this gym.
Yeah.
I miss being here. You can take like a pan over there, so they're all over there drinking coffee.
Yeah. So this is like the free coffee bar over there. It's like a nice Keurig with all kinds of different flavors. It's great.
And probably, guys, those are the only people that are inside the gym right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it
What do you
doesn't-
say? Like the max, maybe 10 people here?
I've
max?
seen it. I've seen like 12, 15.
Yeah?
of them.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of trainers, but
Yeah.
I mean, for such a big space and it's really
Yeah,
spread
it's
out,
huge.
You know, it's. I'm really happy training here, and
It's great.
I think one of our first videos we shot here was me in front of this
Yeah.
statue right here.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Those things are like all the way up to the wall, to the ceiling. It's huge.
And but I need to get away a little more. You know, I just got word today that my show in Boston, like the venue isn't going to be able to hold it
Why?
because of COVID.
Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't stop. So we're looking for another place now. You know, we don't want to cancel it, so I'm going to try to do it at like a school or whatever. So if anyone watching the video, you live in the Boston vicinity, I got to do the show outside. So if you guys work at any schools or know high schools or some place that would probably take us on, the show's October 30th, and I'm definitely going to have it. So I'm going to try to find a location that's not restrictive by the COVID rules, you know?
Yeah,
This shit's never going to end, is it?
it's not.
I mean, it's
Look at
just,
poor Zana in Australia. You hear how bad it is. I feel so bad every time I'm hitting her up like once a week just because I hear on the news.
They're in
about-
lockdown again.
Yeah, like bad. And I feel so bad for her because she's got a business over there. She's got a little restaurant.
I sent a cameo out to someone because they were still in lockdown.
Ugh.
2 people this week in Australia.
I feel so bad for them. It never ends. You know, we complain here, but compared to these guys over there, New Zealand, same thing. That sucks, man.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because I know there's some people that are affected, and you know, I don't want to sit there and say, hey, you know what, you know, people are getting extremely sick in some cases, but like I said from the get-go, like I'm willing to take the chance and go out and do whatever. And
Gotta live your life, man.
You know, and I think that's where, you know, obviously you and I aren't around a lot of people, so it's not like we're not going to trade events and stuff like that. But I understand the venue didn't want to be a COVID spreader, right? So if like someone get ill, they would blame that, right?
Right.
But as we've seen, like the Tampa Pro and all these stuff, and I know some people get sick being down there, but it's just going to happen. It's like when we went to Arnold every year. Remember how sick I used to come home with a
all
cold?
the time.
Always, everyone did.
That's what it is when you're around people. You shake a lot of hands.
Yeah,
So it's just,
there's just germs all over. So no matter how careful you are, but I just think to close businesses and have the people that work so hard to maintain things, I'm not with it. So.
And mental health, those poor people, it's like it's hard on the mental depression and
I mean the gym is our outlet.
Yep.
I mean I've been mentioning how now guys and listen, you guys are a big part of that because I'm training later at night. I know you know that I used to train like midday, but it's just like I let the day kind of process and then I hit the gym and it gives me good peace for when I come home and I settle in. And I'm not here at like 9 or 10 at night. I try to train like 6, 7, 8 o'clock. So at least I can go home and I can wind down and kind of chill a little bit, you know? But I got into this show the last couple days on Netflix called Outer Banks.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty good, actually. I liked it because it was about like these kids chasing a treasure and
Really?
whatever. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a Netflix. It had 2 seasons. I watched the whole 2 over the weekend. That's what I
Really?
did. Yeah,
Wow.
I watched it.
It must have been really good for you to actually keep your attention.
I mean, I enjoyed it because I always enjoyed, like, National Treasure was one of my favorite movies. The Goonies I loved.
Yes.
Like, when someone's chasing treasures and whatever and...
I'm going to look Outer Banks. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll look that up.
It takes place in, like, South Carolina or something, so... It's pretty cool. I got into watching that. It kind of took some time this weekend, and I went to the gym and I trained, and I'm still on 7 days a week. Hey, man, what's up? Still training 7 days, bro. No days off. And I call you the full-time bodybuilder.
I know. Yep.
Tell me what this hat is.
This is the hat from Lincoln Hawk and Over the
yes.
Top. Remember? Yeah.
What does it say?
Bono. So it's basically Bono with good water. Really, if you have to, it's kind of like a French word.
Okay, so you're wearing a French hat. You're representing your
I don't think I've never seen that brand, but that's what he wears. So I don't know where he got it from or something, but he kind of made it popular, with that movie. So
I liked your video series. And
which one?
The
you actually
thing
watched
French.
it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Really?
Yeah,
I said some nice things about you. You heard that?
I'll tell
You
you.
never told me.
I'll tell you what I took from it.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard the story a million times.
I know. Was it pretty accurate what I said?
Yeah, and I didn't know it was off actually.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
because after 2001, I thought we went to eat after 2001. You came up to me in the photo shoot. That was after the 01 Olympia when I got second.
Oh, you're right.
And you were with the ladies training.
Yes, you remember the sisters.
At the powerhouse.
Yes,
And
Fountain Valley.
We said hello.
Yes.
But we didn't go eat then, did we?
No. Okay. So I missed that part. So I met you at the Arnold. Then you did the Olympia. You almost won.
I almost won, and then I was doing the photo shoot with
and you
Herb
spotted
Bernal.
me, and you said, "Hey,
Yeah,
you're
so
Scotty's
I said,
friend."
You're Scotty's friend.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
God, then you have a good
were
memory.
off. Yeah. So
Wow.
we conversed, and I think we kind of stayed in touch. And then we talked about the max
Dude,
muscle stuff.
you made me look so good that day because I was training that sister. I was training those 2 sisters. We're at the Fountain Valley gym.
And it lasted a long time because we used to joke about.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to train the
Yeah,
ladies.
yeah. And then so she saw you. You were doing a photo shoot with Per Bernal, and she saw you, and she's like, "Oh my God, who is this guy? Let's go train by the eye candy. Let's go do abs." And I'm like, "Oh, I know this guy."
Yeah.
And then you spotted me, and you stopped your set in the middle of it, and you said, "Hey, I'm Jay. You remember me?" Do I? And she was like, "You already know him." Like she was all impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's what's so weird, bro, is that like I remember like we did a photo shoot, like it was a little ways after the show, it wasn't like immediately after the contest. It was like at the end of the week. So like the show happened and they wanted to shoot me, and like I had done all my shoots prior. No one really shot after the show that late. And MD wanted to do a feature, so they said, "Hey," and that's when we actually got together in a couple weeks later, Steve Blackman and John Romano, and that's when we started the whole magazine contract stuff, because we went to dinner and they said, "Hey, how can we work together?" I said, "Why don't I write a column?" And I actually wrote my columns at that point.
Probably one of the only ones.
Yeah, well, and then eventually, like,
Ron Harris
started ghostwriting a lot of the guys' stuff later as more guys signed.
Yeah.
But I was the first one to start in 01. But I think we stayed in touch, and yes, I thought it was '03 after I won the Arnold is when
You came to Costa Mesa?
we came and
Yeah.
we ate.
Yeah, so I couldn't
Because
remember exactly
I was
the
living
year.
in Vegas at that
Yes,
point.
yes.
So
You
when
were
I
coming for
saw
the
you,
week.
I was still living in California, and I moved after. Remember, I didn't move until the end of '02. I wouldn't
Yes.
have come out for anything. I was big. I
Yes.
was off season.
Yes.
And then when I went and did the Arnold
Yes.
in '03, I came out to do the photo shoot. So a few
Okay.
weeks prior, and that's when I said, "Hey, let's get together." We went to Mimi's.
Yes.
And that's when
All
we
week.
started.
Remember?
Yeah,
For like 4 days.
Yeah. We went there, and then and then we kind of
That's so
became friends after that.
That's
you
so
know?
funny.
And that's when all the jerseys started
Yes.
for the '03
That's when you
Olympia.
became on board for Max Muscle with
Yeah,
the
I met
clothing.
John from Max Muscle Placerville.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
You were training him, I guess, at the Venice store.
Yeah.
And then you didn't
Jeez.
talk about like us doing the Jay Cutler Max
There's
Muscle.
so
though.
much. You know what, dude? I was trying to keep it concise and you wanted to kind of me to
Because you
talk
never
about.
mentioned, hey, we were trying to. You should have said like.
I know, dude. But there's now that I've watched it a couple of times, I'm like, oh, should I said this? Should I said this? So maybe what we can do is we can go on your podcast and just expand on
Yeah,
that.
because like we wanted to like we became like so close. And
Yeah.
it was such a tourist spot.
Yeah.
We had Jay Cutler's Max Muscle shirts made. Remember
Yes.
with the figure.
The guy who actually drew it was really good.
Yes,
I can't remember who did it, and it was like, yeah, we were selling those like crazy.
Yeah, and it said Jay Cutler's, and they
Jay Cutler's Max Muscle.
gave us a hard time because
Yeah.
we had like an upper hand on all the other Max.
Oh, they were so
Muscles.
jealous. The other stores.
Because you were shipping orders then.
Yeah.
Prior to e-commerce.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
People would call and be like,
They would call
hey,
the
we
store.
want to order product, and you were like,
Yeah.
it became a problem because you couldn't ship into, like, say if someone from Oregon wanted to order something, it was a regional thing.
Yeah.
And I told you, let's do a website, let's have a website, and let's start selling stuff on the website, and then they were like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, we shouldn't have the name, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we should just call it Jay Cutler's whatever, muscle shop.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And then
I love that store, dude. It's not like it was making a ton of money, but it really opened a lot of doors.
Not making a ton of money. Every month you would call me like, I just gotta get to fucking $900 today, and
Dude,
I'm
it was
gonna be able to pay the
expensive.
rent.
Dude, it was like almost $5,000.
$4,500
You
paid
remember that?
rent, yeah.
$4,500. And they want to raise the rent to like over $5,000, and I said I can't. So we moved it. That's what happened because they were sold the building. It was a great spot though, wasn't it? Right there. We had a lot of fun with that store. Remember that lady who was sleeping, that homeless lady who was sleeping
She would tent up there every night.
in front of the door. Oh my god, that was awesome.
But I remember like, can I park here? And you're like, yeah, you're okay. You can park after this time because the parking people are gone or whatever, you know. Because remember it was like a 30
minutes
time.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, they're gone for the day now.
Yeah.
So we used to park there.
Man.
Crazy, man. All the
I'm
fun-
surprised you watched it.
No,
actually.
but I watched it. But I heard the story, and you're driving across. So if you guys haven't checked it out, show. So let's put it on the screen.
Yeah, I'll put
the
it's on
link
Flex
to it or
Lewis's
whatever.
YouTube.
Yeah, so drive it over there so
Yeah.
you guys can listen to how Dave had $150 in his pocket.
Isn't that
no
crazy?
spare tires.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
You didn't say that you. Oh, you did say you could barely speak English, but
Yeah, that was nuts. When you think back, you're like, oh my god. When I told my dad that I drove cross country to California without a spare tire, he blew his lid. He was like, are you fucking nuts? What if something happened?
Yeah,
you know,
well,
you don't
we
care
don't
when
think
you're a
about
kid.
that. It's even like me. We drive to California and like we don't think about breaking down in the desert. Like
No.
you don't plan to break down.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's unfortunate, but what's the chance to get a flat tire as you're driving across the desert? I mean, unless you hit something. Like,
Yeah.
Watch the next time I drive to Cali, I'm gonna get a fucking flat.
Yeah, but now we'll get AAA and all that stuff. Thank God.
Yeah, but that's in the middle of nowhere. Some of those spots,
Yeah, I get like 265 free miles with AAA. It's pretty good.
Okay, that's good.
From here to Vegas.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so we're gonna do some shoulders. I'm glad we got to chat a little bit and give you guys a little insight what's happening. So we're gonna roll through the workout, so you guys will see as it's edited. We'll just kind of I'll explain a little bit at the end, and I think you guys are in for a treat. So Jay Cutler's boulder shoulders ready to go down right now. See if I can press. I'll actually show you the weights that I press that look the best on the camera, but they aren't actually that heavy. They're the 80s, you know, the big 80s.
Oh, yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I do those for shoulder presses, so check it out.
All right.
Jay, do you know a guy named Cass?
This is who comes in late. Big D. Look at this. He's getting big again. Are you eating?
See you all the time. Go tell him Cass.
got 4 meals.
That's it?
Every day.
More than Jay. He's got 4 meals in.
Who does?
Dennis.
He's eating trifecta, that's why.
Yeah.
So what? You still got to eat the food. You still got to eat it.
He's on a mission now.
This is the. I know. I told him he
much
looks good,
bigger
right?
he is.
I know. He looks great. How much weight have you gained?
Not really much. I just, look differently.
It's all fullness.
Yes, I think,
He's such a liar.
I think it's just maybe 2-3 pounds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not even at 220.
You look at least 10 pounds.
Yes,
At least 10.
I know. But
Okay.
that's a good thing, right?
Yes, you look great. Yeah.
That's
Aye.
how good that Jay looks, but
Oh well. He never stopped.
Soon.
He's here every day when I'm here.
Really?
Yes.
We love this place.
This is Champions Hour.
This
at
it
Evo
is.
Club.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, this is the third week that I'm training all the time. Also, like 2-3 times a week with my buddy Steve. So
Yes. Steve did your show. Yes, of course. Yeah, you look great. Awesome.
Some size since then.
I know. I noticed.
Yeah, he's in the prep for the Las Vegas.
So November,
November 6th.
right?
November
Yes,
6th,
November.
yeah.
Yes.
Give that a shot.
Awesome. Very good.
11 weeks out.
All right. What are you training today, guys? Chest. Monday chest day. Jay never does chest on Monday.
International.
Yeah, he doesn't do that
No?
because he has to stand out. All right. Well, have a good workout, guys.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, I love this machine.
All right, it's a little different from the standard dumbbells, right? I'm gonna start with I'm gonna do a couple warm-up sets. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 field sets or warm-up sets, and then I'm gonna do 3 working sets. And this is gonna be the first exercise. This is standing. This is adjustable, so you can actually move this up and down. I'm gonna keep it like mid-range and just focus on getting the delts fired up.
Good, huh? This machine is so good.
I know some people like to go way up with these, like, listen, I've even seen Arnold do great high raises. For me, I notice you do them kind of short, like you only go so high.
Yeah.
For me, I've always liked to go to, like, just at the side, like kind of,
Horizontal to the floor.
yeah, kind of little bend at the elbow. But what I like about this is this. See
Yeah.
how this moves? So
Yep.
it depends on, if you have a nagging shoulder or anything like that. That's why this machine is really, really good for this. This is a Canadian brand.
Yeah, Atlantis.
I wonder if Brad Rowe could get my shoulders like this again. What if he watches our videos?
Oh, well, you'll find out. I'm sure he'll hit you up. Brad comes to Vegas a lot lately. He loves the
Pools are
Vegas.
closing soon.
Yeah, no, I think he's got one more month, he says, of summer.
Did he come lately, or?
I don't know as of late. He's been coming like regularly. So, yeah, big Brad Rowe.
All right, so these are what I call the Gold's Gym Venice dumbbells.
Why? They're big, but they're light.
What would Deloro think of that?
You should ask him.
Deloro, what do you think of that? All right, first set. All right, so a couple things I want to talk about. All right, so for our viewers, so everything's 10 or 12 reps. Okay, so if you notice that for this, you know, I'm kicking the dumbbells up. That's how I tore my bicep, by the way. I tore this, kicking it up with doing a photo shoot, but you'll notice, okay, pressing movement, I come up. Okay, this is about full contraction for me, just so you guys know. I never come out to the locking point because it brings in the triceps, you know, the lats more, and you never want to touch the dumbbells together. Why? Because you're going to take the tension when you touch together. You're going to take the tension off the shoulders and bring in the triceps when you touch like that. So ideally, the movement, although it looks different on camera than it actually feels, because I feel like I'm getting a full extension, the movement is as such. So it's almost like I'm using a barbell. If you notice, I do come in slightly though with the dumbbells, but no, I do never touch them, okay? And the same thing goes for your chest movements, and always staying around 10 or 12 repetitions. And I have a good pump already. So I'm gonna do 2 more sets, working sets. I'm gonna go up to 80 for the last 2. And although I could go heavier, remember the goal today is to feel good. So you'll see I'll do 12 easy reps with the 80. So I'm gonna film the last set and show you guys that I probably could do double that. But I'm doing as much as I can to get the pump right now.
I think you're doing extra set today. Extra sets.
I have to show off for the YouTubes.
You're feeling it.
All right, so we're gonna film this whole set, right?
Yeah, man.
So this is our last. What's this? So this is 1, 2.
This is like the 4th one.
3, 4. It might be 5 actually.
Yeah, see?
Easy 12. Easy 12. Did you count?
No, I was.
You know the viewers do.
I know. I was busy looking at the picture. It looks.
You know the viewers count.
You look good today. You look massive.
Well, it's because I'm wearing a tight shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
I stole your T-shirt to do the shoot.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is the Hani special.
We gave him a good shout out with this girl.
We did?
Yeah, because
I didn't see it yet.
She's Evagen. Yeah.
When's
Well, it just came
when's
out
it going up?
today, like 6 o'clock today.
Did it go up already? Or?
Yep. Yep. It's playing right now.
All right, so this is gonna be the movement, guys. So because I cheat so much on my movements, which you know, I'm gonna do a front raise, and we've showed this before. I've showed it on Instagram. So I'm gonna come up, okay, bar to here. I'm gonna hang my lower chest over the. I'm gonna get a good foot placement. You can see here, and I'm gonna stay about shoulder width, and I'm gonna come to here with the bar. I'm gonna do this 12 times. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 sets. I'm gonna work my way up. I'm gonna start with 60, and I'm gonna probably go to a 70. Okay. I gotta show off for Dennis Wolf because he's looking right now.
He looks good, Dennis.
right, so we're already, I don't know, 18 sets in, I think, somewhere around there.
You've done a lot today.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a bent over lateral raise. So what I'm gonna do is gonna focus on the rear and side delts. I'm not gonna focus on a ton of weight, but this is gonna be the movement, okay? You know, my rear delts are weak now, because I'm not doing the heavy back movements. So when I used to do all the heavy rows and the seated cable rows, indirectly you got the rear delt work. That's why you'll see a lot of bodybuilders incorporate rear delts with their back training. It's big. It was a common theory of Dorian Yates. I think you even did it at one point, right? Because you get so much work on the rear delts, you know, when you're doing those heavy row movements. I noticed when I stopped doing those, you know, I lost a lot of my shoulders. And, you know, people do ask me, Jay, you had such big cap shoulders. And I think, yes, a lot of it has to do with the nutrition. I'm not eating as much to stay as full. But definitely, you know, it definitely has to do with the heavy compound movements that I was doing, especially for the back training. Because as you know, I was rowing, T-bar rowing crazy, especially T-bar rows, because it's closer grip and you're getting more, you know, this kind of contraction. And, you know, I don't even do traps at all anymore. So, like, this shoulder workout won't incorporate any, I don't want big traps. So, I want a few guys that want to have, you know, I like to have a neck. You know, these other guys walk around, they want no neck.
Yeah. How things change.
Yeah, so I'm going to do 40 pounds. It's going to be probably my start and end weight. And I'm going to do 3 sets. Notice I took those up a little bit, right?
I'll have
Okay,
to,
so this is the Milos special. Okay, as you know, if you followed me for years, my favorite rear delt exercise right here.
yeah. Really? Ah, yes. I like it.
All right, so last set, okay, and I feel like I'm in the posing light here. I have to rip out a little quad stomp. Okay, we still got some stuff.
Oh,
dude.
Did you go to the pool? Did you go to the pool in HB? Did you get some sun?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Oh, man.
I should have.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the rope pull to the face, okay? I don't know what else to call this. I mean, I kind of pull through, and what this is gonna work, it's gonna work the rear delts like that. So I'm gonna do 3 sets. So I'm kind of focused, like I mentioned, I have some kind of like less development in my rear delts now. So I want to call it atrophy, but I'm going to more focus on that. So I'm going to do 3 exercises that focus on the rear delts, a little more, and I sometimes switch that on and off. I mean, not always do I do 3 different movements, but I focus on more side and front delts. But today I'm just going to do the 3 movements to show you guys 3 different variations. I'm going to do 3 sets here of 12 reps. last movement. So all in all, guys, I think I did around 27, 28 sets. So we're gonna call this video, I'm gonna say 28 sets because that's what it is. But so I'm gonna finish with side laterals. I'm gonna do 4 sets here. And what I wanna focus on is doing 35s. And I'm gonna drop down and do some 10s probably. So I'm gonna do 10 reps with 35s and then 10 with the 10s, okay? So we have 2 different sets of dumbbells here.
J-belts.
Yeah. J-bells. I've never even seen the 10s before. This is the first time. So I'll show you guys a little something different. So these are the J-bells if you guys haven't seen these before. A little different. So 20 reps. This will give me a killer pump. So after I go through this, it's going to kind of be like the FST 7 days. Remember those days?
Yes, I remember. Well, honey's gonna love that.
Yeah. So you know, we focused on start with the side laterals with the machine. We did some presses. Did the front raise with the bar. Went over and did. We did the bent over seated for the rear delts. We did the Milo Sarcev special. We did the rope, and like I said, I'm finishing with 20 reps, so there's going to be another 8 sets. Shoot, we might even top 20. 28 reps. 28 sets of shoulders. We should just call this 30 sets.
Round it out. Yep.
So
How was this?
I'm gonna take a little water and we're gonna chill.
They showed a coffee. So this
I
is
know,
all.
but I've never used the coffee yet.
I know. I have.
What
Sometimes
have
I
you
come.
used for the? Have you used any of this stuff on it?
Yeah. No.
That's sugar, right?
Yeah, it's sugar. But you have all the flavors. It's like a Starbucks in here.
Did they have a cappuccino or?
I think so.
Huh?
I just do the basic stuff, but it's kind of cool.
We're done at the same time.
They came later. So you're faster than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Big
got
D.
2. I got 1. So.
That's what. And we talked.
Good to see you. Yes,
man.
yes.
Take care.
Don't get angry at your employees.
So how many more videos tonight?
As long as they work, I'll be okay.
There you go.
You get up
I
early?
can
If
show
everybody
them.
does their job, we're all good. No problem.
No one will get hit.
What happens? I get to bed late, and try to get up early. But it's like maybe 5 hours sleep.
Hey, how did
so
your
it's
guy
crazy.
do in the Europe show?
Europe show? Steve was 4th, but he's qualified for Olympia. He was point-wise on the 2nd place.
Shout out on there because a lot of German fans follow.
Also, wir sprechen über Steve Bentin. Ja, also der Jay Cutler, der verfolgt auch alle Bodybuilder. Steve, Team, also wirklich alle. Und er ist sehr gut informiert. Deshalb fragt er jetzt mich nach dem Steve, wie er abgeschnitten hat. Ja, du wisst Bescheid.
We have so many German fans because Izzo tells me like,
Oh, you really?
yes, they watch the channel like
Oh, let me
crazy.
see.
Oh, nice.
They watch it all the time.
That's
so-
awesome.
And I know, and Tim got 3rd in the bodybuilding.
Oh, yeah. He was.
He's pretty ripped, right?
I said this way, he's losing it because of his posing. That's the biggest problem most people have. You cannot present themselves the way they have to. He could be much higher, but he loses it. Like front side poses are great, but he losing
His
everything
quads
from
look
the
good
back.
from the front. He's got round legs and
Yes, but not from the back. So that's the issue.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, he's young. He gotta build his way up. Yeah.
Are you shooting YouTube right now, or?
Yes, but my guy has like 2 weeks too much work, so trying to do something this week.
So make sure you plug his channel.
Dennis Wolf.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yes.
Just Dennis
YouTube,
Wolf, right?
Dennis Wolf TV.
Yes. Dennis Wolf TV. There you go. Yes. And then how many more weeks we got? You said 11?
11 weeks.
So are we gonna get you two like before the show, a couple weeks out from the show? I think we talked about that, right?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
I still have to train with Wolf.
I know. I would have
Give,
been.
give
we
me
need,
1 or 2 weeks. I need 2-3 pounds more.
will you eat all your
So
food?
can look good enough next to Jay.
Listen, he's lying because I saw him after he had the surgery and he was just getting back in, and I said to him, when I saw him here, I hadn't seen him in a minute. I said, "Dude, you look like you put on 20 pounds." He's like, "I put on 20 pounds."
I knew you were lying. I could tell. Yeah, it's
No,
at least 20
I
pounds,
was
Dennis.
down to, I don't know.
Don't
maybe,
say it.
Maybe, I don't know, 92 kilos or something like this.
Yeah, you were tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you were hurt. You were just surgery. What can you do? You know?
Right, you know, and that's the issue, you know. You're stop eating
Yeah.
because, you know,
No,
you're not
no reason. Yeah.
you're not losing energy or
Yeah.
you know, you're not
Yeah.
eating that much, you know, to train, so you don't need all of this stuff, you know. That's why you're gonna everything goes slow down, so like all your metabolism and even your gonna.
But let me ask you something. When you after the surgery and you lost all that weight, was it hard for you to look at yourself? Were you like depressed?
No, because
Wow.
I was you know like sizing down for a couple of years already.
I know, but this is a good look for you.
Yeah,
Like-
but he's going to get bigger, and I can't figure out if he's motivated by Steve or.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I see the fire, so we train at the same time every night.
Yeah.
And I see him in here, very, very consistent. And we talked the last time about the food. You know, he's like, I just need to eat more food. So something's going in there.
It's your fault. I think
No,
I'm blaming him.
I think he's paying attention to what he's done.
Yeah.
But he trains a lot of people too.
Yeah.
But he's kind of pushing that knowledge off, and I see these guys training, and I mean, I know his goal weight. So I'm not going to say it because we'll let him show. It's better to show the results.
Exactly. You know, talk is cheap.
Yes.
You know, talk is always cheap, and I was on my scale this morning, but yeah, it's okay, you know. But give me like 1-2 weeks, and then I'll post it.
All right.
You know, post about my progress a little bit.
So we'll give you 1-2 weeks, and then we set up something with Jay.
Yeah.
And then in another 8 weeks or so, then
Yes.
we'll see how you change, and then we'll film with Steve. How's that?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that'll be
Yeah,
good,
sounds
right?
good, man.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
yeah.
Short-term,
Looking
long-term goal. All right. Thanks, Big T.
right.
Are we done, Big J?
Yeah, we're done.
Are you
man.
gonna go
We're
eat?
done. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Time,
all right.
time to fuel up, and we're gonna get on Wolf's schedule.
All right. All right.